So today we're going to talk about the financial manipulation of the narcissist. You know, the more and more that we coach people through our various lanes of coaching, one of them being narcissism coaching, is that we find that the narcissist will look to control, manipulate, and intimidate in the area of finances. And this can range from checking accounts to cash to credit cards to loans and so on. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And the reason the narcissist does this is, again, it comes down to what? It comes down to control. Everything to the narcissist is about control. And it's to control you. And one of the ways that a narcissist controls people is through things such as checking accounts and savings accounts and so on. And it's designed to keep you in a place of anguish, a place of hopelessness, a place of despair, a place of frustration, as well as anger. Remember, the narcissist wants to get your emotions actively involved, if not actively involved, even in a hyper way involved, because we have a tendency to not think correctly when our emotions are out of whack or off balance. So one of the ways of doing that is to hit in areas that are very important to us, and that is in the areas of money. So one of the ways that they'll manipulate is in the area of taxes. Okay, now we all have to pay, or we should pay our taxes that are due to the federal or state, local agencies. And what they will do is they will get you in that area by manipulating the taxes, outright lying on them, taking deductions, or more importantly, having you take deductions, having you do the lying. Remember, the narcissist lies, but the narcissist is also very smart. And they know that if they can shift the responsibility to somebody else, they will certainly do that. So if you're married or living with a narcissist, and when it comes to taxes, they may look for you to put everything in your name, have you, if you have a business specifically, they may have you not, or tell you not to include maybe self-employment income or take a deduction that you're not entitled to. They'll convince you. They may ask you, if it's a adult child, they may ask you to take one of their children on your tax return. A lot of manipulation in the area of taxes. And you have to be very careful of that, because at the end of the day, if and when there is an audit or the IRS comes and inquires, the narcissist is nowhere to be found. All the blame and all the penalties are going to come on you. So that's an area, they'll file taxes without you knowing. They'll go online, do taxes, and just not, they'll do like an electronic signature or something of that nature. So you want to be very, very careful. You want to make certain that if you're currently in a relationship, or you've just recently got out of a relationship with a narcissist, make certain that your taxes are watched by yourself. Do not put trust in the narcissist. Another area is in the place of rents and mortgage. Okay, and this commonly occurs in a couple different ways. One is that taking a mortgage out, buying a house, buying an apartment complex, or perhaps renting something, the narcissist will look to have it in your name. And I want to just tell you, please do not put things in your name only. Okay, that's for certain. And do your research. Again, I know sometimes we get in relationships, or we even get married, and we really don't know who we got in a relationship with or married to. You want to do some investigation before you say I do. I'm actually going to write a book called What to Do Before You Say I Do. And you want to make certain that you know who you're marrying. But sometimes, and I get it, people will sign off, look to get an apartment. They'll be together with somebody and say, hey, let's get an apartment. And the narcissist wants to put it in your name. Okay, and have you sign off on everything. And that's designed so that when he or she blows out and leaves, you're stuck carrying the bag. All the financial responsibility is on you. The narcissist was also promised to pay rents, or to provide a certain amount of money, perhaps 50-50 on a rent. Again, the narcissist is gonna always come up with excuses why they can't do it. They lost their job, they lost the money, they had something else to do, somebody's coming after them and they had to pay them, or they had to pay some creditor. The drama is going to be all over the place. So again, they will use the rent, they will use the mortgage, they'll look many times to sabotage you, intentionally be late to where it sucks up your money, you're paying penalties, you're paying late fees, as well as your credit is being diminished and being tarnished. Okay, because why? It's all in your name. And again, when the narcissist leaves, you're stuck holding the bag. All that responsibility is put on you. And the narcissist's game is to keep you in that place. See, because what they can do is they can essentially say, well, you need me to pay the rent, so you can't get rid of me. I have to be here, and I'm going to be in your life because you need half of my rent. They'll play that game, they'll hold that on you, and next thing you know, you're still in bed with a narcissist. Credit card, same thing. Taking credit cards out in your name. Sometimes I've even seen narcissists have a person do illegal things, create fictitious names, fictitious businesses, and so on, and have credit cards that you sign off on using your social security or some type of tax ID number, but it's all pointing to you. And they'll say, hey, give me a credit card, make me an authorized signer, what have you. Give me unlimited credit. If it's not limited credit, then they'll say, hey, they'll press you to increase their credit line, what have you. And of course, they'll charge in a indiscriminate way. And again, the responsibility falls on you. They will also not pay the bill. They'll come up with some excuse. There'll be some drama. There'll be some reason. They'll blame you, of course. And now, maybe you're late. Maybe you're not paying enough. Here, once again, your credit is being tarnished. So if your credit's tarnished, if your money's missing, if your money's gone, if your house is close to being foreclosed on, or you're being potentially evicted, or the IRS is coming on you in these areas, the narcissist will come in to, watch this now, they'll come in to try to save you, to try to rescue that, oh, let me come in and fix this. Come on, man, you're the one that caused this. You're the one that did this, and you did it mostly intentionally because you're looking to keep the person in bondage. You're looking to keep the person controlled. You're looking to manipulate that person into doing your bidding. That's what a narcissist will do. Not just credit cards, cash. Listen, cash, be careful. Cash laying around, maybe you have a cash box, maybe you have a little safe, whatever. I've seen this or I've heard this in working with my clients. Somebody will have a wad of cash, perhaps a few, $300, $400, $500. They'll put it on the table, they'll put it on the nightstand, they'll put it in the drawer, and they know they put it there and it'll be missing. And then they'll ask the person who is a narcissist that they're in relationship with, they'll say, hey, have you seen that money? And then all of a sudden the I don't know demon, that's what I call it, the I don't know demon comes out and says, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see it. And they'll do a couple things. One is they will either take it, use it for whatever that may be, or they'll take it, hold on to it for a while, maybe weeks, months, whatever, and then all of a sudden put it in a different place, maybe a pocket, maybe a sport coat, maybe another drawer, and now, or underneath the table, and they'll say, oh, here it is, I found it. And then you'll be wondering, did I do that? That's all part of the gaslighting technique, of course, of a narcissist. So you want to be careful with cash, checking account, savings account. Again, I understand that people, they don't see the narcissist manifest until later on. I get that. It's the Jekyll and Hyde type thing. But here's what my recommendation is. Number one, on checking accounts, make certain that checking accounts, that they're managed, okay? You have to watch your numbers in checking accounts. Same things with savings. I recommend that you do have, again, if you're married to someone, a joint account, but also have your own individual account. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with somebody putting the other person as a beneficiary initially before you know the person's a narcissist, but have it to where only you can take the money out. Okay, so this way you can save some money for yourself. I have another video that talks about an escape plan from a narcissist, and I want to just preface something here in this video, that you want to make certain that you begin to save money for you, that the narcissist, once you know they are a narcissist, proven, that they can't get to. Okay, so you want to make certain that you have that. A couple more things before we wrap up this video. Cars, again, loans on cars, credit checks, credit scores, running credit, loans, leases, signing your life away for a narcissist, taking on the debt of a car, probably a car you don't even want. You don't want to do that. Okay, it's the same thing with the rents and the credit cards. You do not want to do that. Do not put that on you. I will also say that a narcissist will look to actually, in the area of possessions, like cars or other type of things, a narcissist will many times, I'll call it revenge, or I think a better word is just create destruction. They will slash tires. They will put sugar in your gas tank. They will destroy property intentionally to have you constantly going for those repairs, okay? Putting holes in tires, slashing tires, pushing nails in tires. And this is designed, again, to intimidate you, to frustrate you, to control you, to once again have you taking your money, and because they're not going to have any money to fix it, have taken your money and applying it over there, okay? So again, you want to, any possessions that you share with a narcissist, you want to make certain that you take care of them. I would begin to remove them from the property or the place that you're at if you know that you're with a narcissist and you're looking to exit that relationship. Because again, this destruction, they want you to implode. They do not want you. Remember, a narcissist is very envious of you. So they do not want you to succeed. They do not want you to have anything. And again, if there's a car, or maybe a car you shared, they will intentionally do damage to that car. Watch this now. They'll run over things, break your car, and say, oh, it was an accident, but you're stuck holding it. So you don't want to make certain that you don't enter into contracts with narcissists. And then lastly, of course, school loans, same type of thing. Narcissists may say, hey, I want to take a trade school. I want to go to school. I want to go to university, whatever. I need money to take this course, that course, or whatever it may be. Or even buy some things where they'll ask you to pay for it and charge it up. So this financial manipulation, these are just a few things. I mean, we could talk longer and longer. I would recommend that if you are experiencing something like this, why not go to our website icanadvance.com. Again, that's icanadvance.com. Look at our coaching lanes that we have. Look specifically at narcissistic coaching or narcissism coaching, and we'll help you recover from this, okay? You don't need to do this alone. You need help. You need to make sense in why this thing is happening. What, you're probably thinking what you did wrong. Well, we can talk to you about that, help you recover, and get you, on a journey to where you can reach your full potential in life. Because at the end of the day, that's what the narcissists want to do. Keep you from your destiny, keep you from your purpose. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure to come together with you guys today. Really hope you appreciate this video. Much more to talk about in this area. It's not designed to be a one video and solves all the problems. It's just more awareness. Be careful and watch out for the financial manipulation of a narcissist. Take care now. Bye-bye.